Hi, I'm Sydney.
And Connor.
And welcome to our Flock and Squawk. Today we are trying various forms of pasteurized cheese product. Only one of these claim to actually be cheese, and the others are...
I'm guessing it's this one?
Well, that one, it says it's...
Spread.
Yeah, pasteurized cheese product. This one is the only...
This
one is the only one that can say original cheese dip. But we are going to try them all. I have these Wassa crisp bread crackers that we're going to try them with. And yeah, we have a cup of milk as our palate cleanser if need be.
Keep the dairy theme going.
Yeah, let's just get right into it.
Yeah, where do you want to start? I mean, these two seem very similar. This one, this is great value cheese. Wow, easy cheese. This is cheddar. So these are both American.
American.
Let's do the Americans first,
One thing to note is that at our Walmart, this was half the price as the easy cheese.
Wow.
Like, this was nearly $5, and this was like just under $2.
Wow.
So a significant price difference.
I guess that'll be a good point to say, is it worth the double the price? So
Yeah.
I guess I'll crack this open.
You'll crack the cracker
Yeah.
open. So 3 of them are spray. 2 of them are in a jar.
This thing, the label rips, like, it split while I was opening it. There's never before has a grown man struggled so hard opening up a thing of crisp bread.
Well, if you left it at just that, I would have points to argue. Ooh,
I'll just put these out on the plate.
fancy.
Alright, put that to the side for now.
This is what the cracker looks like. It's just a, basic cracker. What are we going to start with? Cheese Wow and Easy Cheese?
I guess let's start with the cheap one. And then see if the more expensive one wows us.
Okay, so this is what...
Camera things.
Yeah, this is what the can looks like. It's applicator. So we are just gonna...
Well, that comes out nicely.
That came out more than I anticipated. And it was a bit stiffer tip than I thought. We should have broke the cracker, I guess.
I guess so. Or you can just bite it. There you go.
Yeah.
Go for it. You go first.
Okay. Tastes pretty standard. I like the cracker.
Mm-hmm. I haven't had this stuff in forever, and I'm just now putting the connection that it's the same stuff they put those breadsticks in. The, like, Dunkers school snacks.
Yeah, it's in the little snack.
Mm-hmm.
Handy snacks.
Handy snacks.
Yeah, handy snack.
There we go. Yeah, I just realized it's the same thing.
I know it's not very sanitary, but, like, I don't want to just not put it in my...
You just...
Like, clean the tip.
Yeah. You made that sound way more, like, awkward than it had to be.
Well, it's like, how do I not make it phallic?
You just clean it. You just don't want to clean it out.
Tap, tap.
I'll
just set it aside.
Here, since we're in the mood of making weird jokes about it, here, polish it off. Because you made a joke about it.
I'm sweating. I'm just going to set you over there.
Just going to be over there for now?
Mm-hmm. Since you're the master. Okay, let's since we just had that, let's try the next American one, which is the brand name Nabisco Easy Cheese American.
It's not spelled in any awkward way. It's literally just easy cheese.
Yeah.
So
it has the same, like, applicator.
Ooh, that one came out with force.
It did.
So it's a bit lighter in color, it looks like.
Well, let's just do a little...
Do side by side.
No, it's about the same.
It's about the same, yeah. No.
Similar consistency.
Yeah, it actually looks almost identical when you see them side by side.
So,
all right.
I'll feed you the cheese. I'm not sure I'd tell a difference.
It might be a little bit more mild in flavor, if anything.
Yeah, there's just a very slight, subtle difference between these two.
It's not double the price.
No, not for something that's a processed product anyway.
Yeah.
It literally says no need to refrigerate.
You know, what's funny too is just looking at these, they're the exact same can. Like, not just
Do you think,
similar.
what's it called, white labeling?
I think so. Because the...
Oh yeah, even the bottom of the can is the same.
Yeah.
It's like a little tiny rubber in the very center,
gasket,
yeah.
But the nozzle, everything, it's all the exact same makeup.
Yeah. So let's just take a quick palate cleanser, and I'll tell them a little bit of the history behind canned cheese product, and then we'll be back to try our other 3 items.
Sounds good.
Cheese in a can. You know you've got a good product when people often Google, is this plastic? Processed cheese product has been around for over 100 years at this point. Surprising, I know, but not really. So it started with Mr. Kraft, as in Kraft singles, Kraft product, Nabisco adjacent competitor with cheese-like products and actual cheese products. Don't get me wrong, there are some that are technically cheese according to the FDA's guidelines. He decided to somehow make this processed cheese product in 1915. He was successful, and it was able to go overseas or, somehow be packaged for troops. Fantastic. Velveeta followed in 1918, so a couple years later, and he started putting it in a can for cheese visibility in the late 50s. It's like 1956. And yes, people often Google if it is, in fact, related to plastic. According to Google, it's not related to plastic. Also, according to Google, it's a soft no. It's not really great for you, but also not considered bad for you. It's also a lot of times not considered real cheese. Velveeta is not considered cheese, even though it uses milk and cheese product, but according to the FDA, not cheese. So this has been a quick interlude about cheese product.
More cheese.
All right, so now we are going to move on to the cheddar cheese wow, because our budget did not allow for more easy cheese. That was too rich. Just a good reminder that none of my videos have ever been sponsored to this point, but let's give it a go. I'm interested on if this will have any discernible taste between the American cheese ones, because a lot of people, like myself included, thought American was just a cheddar type.
If I'm not mistaken,
this feels more vibrant in color.
It is made from cheddar, I believe. American cheese is.
Yeah.
You take cheddar and you mess it up a little bit. So, all right, let's take a bite.
Just a second, let me POV feeding you.
Okay. Here, I'll feed you while you POV. I do taste a difference with that.
Mm-hmm. More funk.
Mm-hmm. A lot more funk.
Mm-hmm. Old Greg's been here.
I was just about to say, old Greg would be happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got a lot more of that distinct...
Yeah. It definitely has more cheese flavor.
Mm-hmm. This, is cheese.
We'll say.
Like a Kraft single cheese.
Like, obviously, this stuff is shelf-stable, and it's a processed product. Mm-hmm. This tastes almost like straight-up cheese powder.
It tastes like Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. That sort of cheesiness.
Yeah.
But it's actually not bad. I wouldn't know which one to pick between the two because they are similar enough, but this tastes more like actual cheese.
I think this cheddar one would taste better for chili dogs. So this one, do we want to do this one next?
Sure.
Old English spread? I've never...
Old English spread. It is a craft product. It's in a little glass jar, and it has a pretty similar color to the others we've tried so far.
It has that same funk.
In this line, they have 2 flavors left, but until semi-recently, as in within the past, 10 years, they had, a cream cheese pineapple one that my mom remembers growing up. But this is the Old English, which is, one of 2 flavors left. And this needs refrigeration after opening. It's very thick.
Yeah, compared to the other 2, which are 3. The canned ones, you don't need to refrigerate them after, but...
The jarred ones are refrigeration. Yeah. It has a very much salty, cheddar-y scent. Dink. The texture is the most different thing.
It's definitely a different texture.
Mm-hmm. It's like, silly putty.
You're not wrong. That's accurate.
Yeah. Like if you put this on some newsprint, you might get your comic back up. But it's not bad. It's very mild. It's more close to this cheese wow American one versus the cheddar. It's a little less funky. It's creamy, but it has that sort of rubberiness.
Yeah, I'd almost go to say that it's not worth the added effort of having it in the fridge, but you do get a neat little jar at the end of it. I don't know what the cost difference is between the 2, but it wasn't a whole lot of flavor difference.
I can't remember.
This had more of the Velveeta.
Yeah, it was a very, minimal difference in price. I do like the jar. I wish that I had the opportunity to try the pineapple cream cheese one that they used to have that Mom grew up with, because it sounds more intriguing.
Yeah.
But let's just move on to the classic cheese whiz, which ironically is jarred.
Yeah.
I did not see any version of this in our grocery stores that was the spray, which you would think cheese whiz, I think this, not this.
Yeah.
But it says potatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, nachos, potatoes, broccoli, of what it could be good with. And it shows, it's so healthy, broccoli.
And if I'm not mistaken, they do advertise it typically that you can heat it up in the jar. You take the lid off.
It says to microwave, transfer cheese whiz to microwave safe bowl.
Oh, okay.
So you've been doing it wrong.
Oh, no.
Let's give it a...
I guess we should give it a shot on
You can cut it.
On the heat. Oh, wow. It just totally took that.
Yeah.
It's
a softer texture, but still, it passes the DQ test.
Yeah. So it's very...
It smells more like the cheddar.
It's very thick. Oh, yeah. This smells a lot more like the...
I got a lot.
Stuff. You did.
It's a lot softer. More of that soft spreadable.
It definitely looks softer.
Here,
Dink.
Dink. It's very milk forward. And then you get kind of that cheesiness.
That's the most unique of them.
But I don't think it's my favorite so far. If it was warmed up and nacho-y like it suggests.
I don't immediately dislike it, and it's I don't think it's the worst. I don't know if I like it better or not. It does have that nacho feel to it. It definitely tastes like when you go to a snack stand or something.
Yeah, well, we're going to take a moment and collect our thoughts. I'll probably insert some fun advertisements or info on these, and then we will let you know how we rate these.
Yeah.
I think that's plenty, Connor. That's a lot of cheese whiz.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you want to do a full half cup? What were you planning?
I don't know.
Your brain is just need.
My brain was let's dip some nachos in here. And it's wait.
We don't have
nachos.
We've got broccoli.
I've got many things in this world. No, I don't. Alright. I said 15-second increments if it's less than a half cup. So I'll mix it with the spoon. Dun, 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 dun. Do the cheese dance.
Alright, we heated some up.
No,
30
stop.
seconds and it's hot.
Quick dip.
It's definitely a lot looser.
Yep. Way
Uh-huh.
more of like a goopy texture.
It looks like hair gel in texture.
Kinda
Very
does.
loose hair gel.
It's
Definitely tastes like a nacho cheese, artificial.
yeah, it's straight up the second bite especially. Throw some seasoning in there and it'll be the Taco Bell cheese.
Yeah, you could put that in a little crunch wrap.
Yeah, if not already, that might just be, that actually just, you know, because you dip stuff from Taco Bell in it, that might just be exactly what the Taco Bell cheese tastes like by itself.
Maybe. I'm thinking, like, of what we've had today, out of 5, 5 being the best, I'd say just on, like, processed cheese product, this is the 5.
Uh-huh.
Cheese Whiz heated is a 5. This, you know, this is like a 2.5. You know, it's not bad. It's not, and then cold Cheese Whiz in the jar. That's probably like the 1.5 category.
I wasn't really a big fan of the non-heated version.
Yeah, heated up. That's where it's at.
And then, yeah, and then the easy cheese, it gets a lower score than a 5 because it's more expensive.
Yeah, just
double the price.
Yeah, flavor's exactly the same. So 5 on flavor. Rest, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it fits. It tastes what I expected. It wasn't disgusting. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was
And-
mid.
If you were to, yeah, like you said, that was the scale of
Just what we had today.
this stuff. But if you go with all cheeses,
Bad.
like 3.
Yeah. Trash. But thank you so much for watching. Here are our links, and we hope you flock and squawk again with us sometime.
Bye. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my god. Here, a little bit more.
Did I do that much to you?
I think so.
That's so much cheese.
Alright, you want to try again? Here you go. Here you go. Round 2. Fight. I did less. You're not gonna eat it? Alright.
I'm gonna eat
Yeah, just put it out on the plate. That's entirely too much Cheese Whiz.
That's the name of my memoir. Entirely too much cheese whiz.